In this film, we will be talking briefly about what life will look like after your surgical procedure. So, you do your surgery, you will have 2 + 2 weeks of slowly adjusting what you can eat and drink. And the first 2 weeks being you stick with fluid meals while you're healing on the inside. Then you go over to puree meals for 2 weeks, and then you will slowly start eating more normal foods. On the 3rd week after surgery, you will be starting vitamin supplementation. And then in the long run, this is all about learning 5 basic rules. So rule number 1 being try to eat 5 or 6 small meals at regular intervals throughout the day. That's number 1. Number 2 is that preferably try to not drink with foods. So when you're eating, you just eat, wait half an hour, and you drink your fluids in between meals. I know this is not how we normally do things, but after surgery, if you can, please try and not drink with the food. So that's number 2. Number 3 is when you do drink fluids, try to drink as much fluids as possible. Aim for 1.5 liters of water every day. That may sound easy, but it is not as easy after surgery because you cannot drink as big gulps as you could before. You will have to sip your water. It takes longer time. So get a water bottle, carry it with you, and try to be efficient with your time so you get enough time to drink your fluids. Number 4 is that you start with the vitamin supplementation at week 3 post-surgery. There are different ways of doing the supplementation, but we will help you find one that suits you and that works. It's important that you regard vitamin supplementation as some sort of medicine almost, even though you're hopefully feeling great, because you will need to take vitamin supplementation the rest of your life. And then number 5 is to be physically active. So, in your everyday life, be as physically active as you can. If you have any exercise you like to do, please do that, and preferably aim at doing this at fixed days in the week so that you get an exercise schedule going, and that will help you feel better, but it will also help you with the weight loss. Learning these 5 rules will normally take you 3 to 6 months to adapt your previous life into this lifestyle, you could say. So these 3 to 6 months is when you're doing the actual hard work, because once you get this going, this will become a routine, and once you repeat that enough times, it'll go more or less automatic, and then it's much easier to live like this.